That's right, I am selling my Tesla Model 3. You know what? I've had it with all the hassle of charging, the expensive running costs. I mean, I've done 50,000 miles, so I'm going to have to replace that entire battery probably within the next couple of weeks. All right, so that was a bit of a joke for some of you ICE commenters below who think this is a real hassle. As you know, if you watch the channel, I absolutely love this car, but I am selling it. And why am I doing that? What am I getting? Let's talk about it. Hey, so welcome to the video. So yeah, it is true, I am selling my Tesla Model 3. I'm actually here in Campbell. Let me just spin the camera around. You can see it over there. Currently getting a little charge on probably what will be one of its last journeys with me, which is a bit sad because it's the car I've had for the last 5 years. It has been with me since I created this channel. So why am I selling it first of all? What am I getting instead of it? And am I still getting a Tesla? Well, yes, so I am part exchanging my car for a brand new Tesla Model Y. Long range premium Tesla Model Y, all-wheel drive. And the reason I went for that car in particular, as you know, I've driven the rear-wheel drive, long range, the performance, I've had a little go on the standards. And for me, like I said in my video about the Model 3, I just think the all-wheel drive is just that perfect balance for me in particular. You get all the premium interior, you get the premium sound system, you get the longest range possible. It's a quick 0 to 60, but you also get the option, if you want it, to increase the 0 to 60 in the future. So I don't know if I will do that straight away this time, but the option is there if I want to do it, which is really, really cool. Now, on the Tesla website, you actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variations of the Model Y. It's getting a little bit complicated, but I went for the premium long range all-wheel drive. And I went for that honestly because it has the longest range with 391 miles of range. It has a very tasty 0 to 60 of 4.6 seconds. And the beauty with the all-wheel drive version is that you do have the option via your Tesla app to upgrade it with the acceleration boost for 1,500 quid. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, but the option is there, and that option isn't there on any of the other cars, so I really like that. Now, you get the stealth grey colour for free. I've actually upgraded, and this time I've gone for the white model. I had the black one before, as you know, with my Model 3, and there's a few reasons why I've gone for the white model. Number one, I just think it looks really nice. I like the black and white contrast that you get here. And because white was the free color on the previous Model Y, we saw tons of them around. They're very, very common. It's probably the most common Tesla Model Y color you can get. But I think that's going to change. Because the stealth grey is now included for free, I think that's the one you're going to see lots of. And because people think the white color is the most common, it's the one they're not going to pick. So I think the white one is actually going to be one of the rarest ones that we see for the Juniper Model Y. I really like it. I've gone for the white interior as well. Let me just show you that on here. I think this looks really nice. Now, this has changed again. You get a black headliner now. I'm hoping I've still got the white headliner because I do prefer it. I know some people are raving about this. They can't wait to get the black one. I'm really hoping I've got the white one. I like the white with the white. Makes it all nice and bright. But we'll find out in the collection video. Now, in terms of the wheels, you can upgrade them for £2,200 to the Helix. They've changed these as well. These are now like a off black sort of like a grey colour. I do like these, but when I purchased mine just a month ago, they were the silver alloys, and I didn't really like them. I don't think they paired that well with the white Model Y. So I've gone for the 19-inch crossed flow wheels, just to give me a little bit more ride comfort. And I've purchased a few hubcaps to try out. So it's going to be a future video. I've got a couple of pairs that I think I really like. I'm going to put both of them on and we'll see in the video which one looks best. I've got some as well that look like the performance Model Y. Obviously not going to be quite as big, but we'll see how they look. White interior. I didn't go for the tow hitch. And yeah, I just think this is a great car. Now, it seems as well, as a few YouTubers, I didn't really realise, but Will at Tesla Jigsaw, big shout out to his channel if you haven't seen his channel, really good UK Tesla channel. He's got the white one. Ryan in Australia, also has the white Tesla Model Y. So it seems like all of us YouTubers are going for the white version, but you know, I really like it. So that's the color I'm going for. Yeah, the Model Y, it's just, the reason I've gone for that over this Model 3 is that I can store more things in the car. For my business, I'm having to carry around a lot of these particular size boxes that I can only fit 2 of in this car. In that Model Y, I'll be able to fit 4 of them, maybe 5, which is, you know, it sounds funny, but it's actually quite a big deal. I camped previously in the Model Y that I loaned for a couple of weeks. I really enjoyed that experience. And living in Cornwall, there are loads of little beaches, little towns I want to explore, and they're just further enough away where it's almost impossible to get back on a night out because the public transport isn't great. Taxis are very, very expensive, and the trains stop quite early too. So it just means that me and the wife can go out to these towns, have a meal, just camp in the Model Y, and then come back the following morning. Or if we want to go for like an early morning swim, that kind of thing in the summer, we can do that and camp in the Model Y. And I can cram all of the paddleboarding gear and surfing gear and everything in there as well. I'm going to stick a roof rack on the top. So that's why, really, just more range, it's nice and quiet, all of the things I've talked about the previous Model Ys that I've test drove. It's just a really nice upgrade. And Tesla were doing a £3,750 upgrade if you're coming from a previous Tesla, which ran out at the end of March. And it was just at that time I thought, do I need a car? No. Do I need to upgrade? No. But will this be the only opportunity I have where I get this upgrade deal on top, so it makes the price for mine worth it? I'll end up getting about 18, 19 grand for this in total. The tax incentive is still there from the government to put it through the business. I paid off this car, so it just kind of made sense. So what do you think? Let me know in the comment section below if you've got any comments or questions. I promise I will answer every one of them. My last drive with this is going to be this Thursday. I'm going to be driving up to Bristol to collect my new Model Y. Now, I do have a couple of issues, actually. The first one is I got a call today, and it's Tuesday today, that, my MOT is running out. But it runs out in the middle of March. I'm collecting this the end of Feb. Collecting the Model Y the end of Feb. So I hadn't booked a MOT in. I've got one in for tomorrow, and I've just noticed a little crack on my windscreen. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't end in tears and the MOT is void and I have to replace the windscreen, because it's a bit annoying already having to pay for an MOT for a car I'm not having. If I have to replace the windscreen, oh God, that'll be a few £100. So I'll keep you updated. I'll maybe vlog this rather than create specific videos for this kind of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick update video for you today, show you what I'm going for. I will, of course, do the collection video. I will do my first impressions. We're going to be doing a road trip straight away from Bristol to Chichester the second we get it to see family. And then I'll, of course, do my full review, because I haven't driven the all-wheel drive. I've driven the long-range rear-wheel drive, the performance, a couple of the others, not the all-wheel drive. So I'm going in kind of blind with this one. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to see more Tesla content, especially Model Y content coming up, subscribe to the channel. Hit the hype button as well. That really does help. That's probably the best thing you can do right now, hitting that hype button. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.